What's up, ladies and gents? And in this video I basically want to talk about Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2, kind of comparing the two, and I wanted to just discuss, will Black Ops 3 replace Black Ops 2? Now when I say that, I basically just mean, will Black Ops 3 truly live up to this hype and actually beat Black Ops 2? Because as you guys know, the past two games that have come out recently, that being Call of Duty Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, those just really weren't not even close to being better than Black Ops 2. And it seems to be a common trend in gaming that the newer games can never beat the older games. I don't know why that is. I guess maybe some of it may have to do with, nostalgia, but it just ends up being that way. Like if, for example, some people would say that Call of Duty 4 was just the best COD ever, and no COD has even come close to being better than it. Some people may say that, of course others disagree, but it just seems to be that way. Some people say Metal Gear Solid 1 is better than Metal Gear Solid 4, So it just seems to be just a trend of the older games infinitely being better than the newer games. And I mean, personally, in my own personal opinion, I think that Black Ops 3 can replace Black Ops 2. I'm going to judge the beta on this one. Even I know it's not that fair of a comparison because the beta is just a beta and it's not even close to being the full game. But I just want to say that the beta, like when it first came out, I remember playing it as soon as it came out, and I honestly had no connection issues. The game ran smooth. I had no problems. The game was buttery smooth on, at least on the PS4. I can't speak for the Xbox One, but like the beta launch was awesome. Black Ops 2 launch, it was a nightmare. I mean, even a week after the game was already out, I remember shooting at people who I know for a fact I shot first. They were in the sprinting animation running towards me. I'm shooting them. They were able to pull up their gun and just wipe me out, just completely destroy me. I don't know how that was the case considering I shot first, but it was crazy. That never happens in Black Ops 3. I cannot think of one instance of where I shot someone and my bullets were on target and I still died. And I just think that's such a big thing for games, that just come out, because I would say the first week of a Call of Duty game being out is the biggest week of his life cycle, because that's when people are buying the game. That's where majority of the players are coming from, I would say, is from like first day, because people are trying the game out, and those people that are trying the game out may not play it 2, 3, even 4 months down the line. Some will, some won't. And I believe that that's where the majority of players are coming from. And I think that launch, Black Ops 3 launch is going to play a big role in that, because Black Ops 2 launch was horrible. And even though it was horrible, a lot of people would say that Black Ops 2 is the best COD to date. Now, personally, I would probably agree with that, Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1 being the best CODs out right now, because, I mean, Infinity Ward hasn't really made anything good except Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 2 is still played the same way as it was played like, what, 7 years ago? So, Modern Warfare 2, I would say that the best CODs out right now, if you want, like, if you want my own opinion, like if you're thinking about playing it, and if you were to ask me what are the best Call of Duties out right now, I would easily tell you Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, and maybe Call of Duty 4, although you might get some hacked lobbies. I would just stick with the Black Ops games, Black Ops 1 and 2, honestly. I mean, MW3 is good, but I feel that you have to have more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? More of a, I can't think of it, but basically just Black Ops 1 and 2. MW3, depends on the kind of person you are, I guess. But I personally enjoyed MW3. But back to the topic before I end up, talking about something else. I do believe that Black Ops 3 can be better. Black Ops 3 has better maps in my opinion. I do like Black Ops 2 maps, but I don't know. I just feel like the maps feel better on Black Ops 3. The movement's better. I think Black Ops 3, a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's a huge breath of fresh air, because I've heard people who generally hate COD, they actually have had nothing but good things to say about Black Ops 3. I mean, the game looks great, it feels great, the lighting is fantastic. The special, well, I think they're called the specialists, whatever. The specialist abilities you can get, they're really cool. They make the game feel fresh, and I feel like back in Black Ops 2 time, it really wasn't anything too new about Black Ops 2, except the fact that It just had different guns, different maps, and yeah, they basically claimed the game was in the future, but there was nothing really futuristic about it. But if you think about it, how far can you go with like the future in a Call of Duty game? Because before you know it, it might end up turning into Halo. And I think Black Ops 3 is as close to its future as we've gotten ever in any Call of Duty game, honestly. And I just feel that with the way the game feels, you know, how fast it is, and with the way Treyarch has been handling it, I think it can replace Black Ops 3. And I'm not, like, a lot of people may think this is just obvious because, you know, it is a newer game, but that really isn't the case, because Advanced Warfare, you know, that game was based in the future, and it had a lot of new things like the exo jumping, exo suits, you know, all this crazy stuff, and it turned out to be horrible. I mean, a lot of people, including myself, would say that Advanced Warfare is the worst Call of Duty that's ever come out, honestly. I mean, it's just how it is, and I think that the way they've nailed this game so far, this is perfect. It's going to be perfect, and I think there's going to be more replayability down the line. I mean, for example, you know, Black Ops 2, I basically have played it for the past, what, 3 years, and I'm just now sick of it. I'm literally just now tired of playing it. And I think Black Ops 3 is going to be able to hold me over for a lot longer than that. In just the beta alone, I had over 30 hours. Okay? I think 30 or more hours in just the beta alone. So, yeah, and that's while having a full-time job. Keep that in mind now. So, that just tells you how good, you know, I think the game is actually going to be. But that's it for this commentary. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating and let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that Black Ops 3, you know, if you think it'll be a good game, if you think that it will replace Black Ops 2, and I will see you guys in the next one. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a wonderful day.